drone controversy. So the proponents say that drones are designated terrorist networks abroad by precise attacks. And they say that drones are the relatively inexpensive weapons, and they say that the drones are used under government oversight. And they also say that preventing boots on the ground combat makes America safer. But supporters say that drones create a large number of terrorists than they kill. And they also say that drones they kill a large number of civilians. They also say that drones violate international law. They say that drones they lack sufficient congressional oversight. They also say that drones they violate the sovereignty of another nations, and it makes horrors of war as useless as a video game. And now we'll talk the most widely used attack drones are the MQ-1 Predator and MQ-9 Reaper. So these are developed by military contractor General Atomics Aeronautical Systems. And these drones, the Predator and the Reaper, they hover thousands miles, 5,000 feet above the target for about hours, and they relay the surveillance. They try to relay clear surveillance. And next is the most amazing drones. It is called Triton. It is the biggest drones used around today. These drones are controlled hundreds of miles away from the target, and most sharp, most fine drones are used to they are programmed for specific areas. They look around. They are piloted in a single mission by a person in a ground station. So a lot of these drones, militants started using these drones for strike suspected militants in Pakistani tribal areas, and this was done under George W. Bush administration. And what happened next is that just after completion of under George W. Bush administration, Obama administration came, and it just doubled. So now you can see, according to CBS News, it says that President Obama has defended that drone strikes. And he said that it is very effective and it plays a vital role. And he also said that he pledged that we will increase the oversight of drones. And then he said that he pledged to increase oversight of military drones. But apart from this, what you can see is that recently, according to BBC News, President Trump, he invoked the Obama rule on report of the drone strike deaths. And Trump administration, it says that it is totally. Now we'll see the chart. According to different sources, say different number of deaths, civilian deaths, different number of drone strikes. So as you can see, and according to Bureau of Investigative Journalism, they say that around 4,000 people were killed, and probably they were militants from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Somalia, Yemen. So as you can see in this chart, that it shows about civilian deaths and injuries from 2009 to 2016. And as you can see in the left side, there is the number of people who are being killed and who are being injured. And on the y-axis, you can see the years. It starts from 2009, and from the right side it goes 2016. So the blue bar graph, it says the death of civilian people. And from 2009 to 2010, it increased. The death number increased a little bit, but after 2010, 2011, 2013, it increased and then fluctuated in between. And from 2013 to 2015, in between it fluctuated and then it decreased. And eventually, at last, in 2016, it decreased as well. And now we'll talk about the injuries. So the number of injuries of civilians, it increased first, and then it decreased, and finally it decreased, and then it was normal. So we hear a lot about drones. Drones are used to kill people abroad by U.S. government and recently terrorist organizations. So just because it is drones doesn't mean that it is a crazy killing machine. Drones are essentially the next step in a series of technological innovations, and it is used everywhere. Drones are privileged for photography, atmospheric research, and it is also used in filmmaking. So it is the first image shows that when there is casualties, disasters, so it provides Wi-Fi and it provides the cellular services. The second shows that it's about virtual reality. The third one shows it's about photography, and this one shows it is used in fire and it's used in military. We have seen this used in safety and rescue. This is used to search the militants, and the last one is used for saving people in disaster time. Are being used for to provide life for people, saving lives for people as well as animals. It is also used in illegal poaching where somebody, even Kenya and South Africa, a lot of companies are using to catch the poachers. And further, we'll talk about the future of drones. The future of drones is a virtual reality. What exactly is virtual reality is that the pilots can easily see through the cameras, just like a video game. Now, why drones have been used in U.S. armed forces? So, the commercial drones are taking off. It says that by 2025, it is estimated that more than 10,000 jobs will be created. And we come to that last. You can see here, in 2005 the job was not so much, but it has increased. It has just increased so much, and it is estimated that in 2025 there will be a large number of jobs for drones. So drones have advanced so much in 20 years. So what will the 20 years do? We'll deliver pizza. We'll go to asteroids. We will go around the world. So who knows? So one thing is for sure is that those are the curious days. So as we conclude, we talk about drones and we talk about 2 news articles. We talk about the drone industry and jobs creation. We found out that drones is a very big problem in countries like Yemen, Afghanistan, Somalia, and many more. And we also saw that it's a controversial topic in the whole world. And you know what? The main thing of drone is that it is technology, so it's increasing day by day, and it has got a lot of good things. So at last, I would like to say that groups around the world are adopting this technology to make our planet a better place. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.